people don't even know how black people live. You watch BBC and the likes, and then they go to Africa and then they go and record the deadest place, the slums and the likes, and not knowing that we have places that are popping. You know, people don't know about our culture. When you hear about a black person, the next thing you see is kids with flies around their faces. I've seen that on TV here, and it pisses me off so much because I'm like, this is not even Africa, you know. Someone just comes up and tells you that, oh, we need water in Africa. Yes, there are places that they need water in Africa, but you know there are places that they need water in the UK as well. Yes, there are places that they are broke in Africa, but you know there are a lot more beggars in the UK that are asking for 40 pence for all sort of things. That is how it is everywhere. The job you're doing now can only pay the bills. They can't make you wealthy. For you to get to that top that you're going to, you need to be able to get more information and think outside the box. So my name is Adeomi Oluwasemilore. I'm a Nigerian based in Middlesbrough. I'm a filmmaker, content creator, show promoter. I'm just a media person. So literally that's what I do. So like I said, I am currently based in Middlesbrough. I'm around in the of Northeast, but I'm currently based in Middlesbrough. About 3 years now. Yeah, I've been staying in Middlesbrough for like 3 years now. Middlesbrough is a very white dominated area. You know, first when I came to the UK, I was in London, and then I was, you know, meeting a lot more people. You know, it was more of diverse backgrounds and the likes. But then coming to Middlesbrough, I figured I was just like the percentage of black people is very small. So it's just hard to, you know, link up with other creatives, you know, meet other people in the creative industry. So yeah, but then it's been an amazing journey so far. Okay, so first, the challenges for me is, first, I'm a creative person. I love to have more creative people around me. So having to always look for creatives and link up with other creatives is very, very hard for me. Another thing is food. You know, I like eating out a lot, you know, and then it's very, very, before you come across, you see like 6, 7 Pakistani stores before you see a Nigerian store where you can just go to and have, you know, the jollof rice, the eba, the pounded yam and the likes. You know, so that's another challenge for me. And then having to be far away from the other part of England, you know, having to travel 5, 6 hours to London, travel 3, 4 hours to Manchester and all of that. That's like a challenge for me because I'm always everywhere. You know, I'm always looking for the new idea, looking for the new creativity and all of that. So that's a major challenge for me. I'm not gonna lie, the reception has been amazing. You know, I've actually grown massively. I give all kudos to the people in Middlesbrough. Even I get people like Pakistanis, Indians, British people, you know, see me on the road and like, oh, we love your content, we love what you do. You know, so in Middlesbrough, the reception has been amazing, but then it's also limiting, you know, because the fact that you can't just, I've got friends in London, I've got friends in Manchester, I've got friends in Nottingham and the likes, and then it's easier to link up with other creatives. For me to find any other creative is always so hard. For me to find people to shoot with, I literally beg. People see my content and they don't know, I literally beg people to come and feature in my content and look, so it is so hard. And meanwhile, when I'm in London, you know, people come to me like, please, we want to feature in your content. So like all of these things, you know, is limiting. And apart from my content creation, I'm actually a filmmaker. I studied film in Teesside University. So having to get funding for film is also very, very challenging as well. But then the reception has been good, you know, also working with other creatives, working with other filmmakers, bringing people together to make productions and all the likes. You know, the reception in Middlesbrough has been amazing, but it would be nice to have more creatives around, have more funding for productions and things like that. Okay, so I'm positive about the growth, you know, because initially when I came here, you know, it was quite limiting. But now, first, the growth is amazing. I'm seeing us getting there. You know, more people are coming in to Middlesbrough and seeing that there's actually a bit of opportunities here in Middlesbrough. So that, and secondly, another good thing I enjoy about Middlesbrough is Teesside University. You know, Teesside University has done a lot for the black community in Middlesbrough. We might not say it, but then if not because of Teesside University, we might not have the percentage of the black people we have here, you know, so that is also very good. And then the fact that it is small, you literally know everyone. Everyone you see here, you know them from somewhere else, you know that. So the fact that it's small, it helps the community only if we just give ourselves more access and more opportunities. So yeah, those are the 3 things I like about Middlesbrough, but I believe and I know that it can be better. First, I think as black people, we need to, black people in the Northeast, we need to look beyond the basic jobs and the likes, I feel like our information is limited to the basic things. I feel like we can grow. I feel like we can do a lot more things, but then the information we are getting is really, really limiting as black people in the Northeast. I feel like if we are able to work together and grow ourselves as a community, we can share more information and give ourselves more opportunities. And that is something that I really hope can increase, because trust me, there's a lot of opportunities that we are not even looking at because we do not have this information, because we do not even know that there's opportunity in these places. And so this lack of information is something that I really hope that it gets better, because trust me, there's a lot we can do as black people here. But then I think we are only seeing because that is the information we have. A lot of black people are either working as bouncers, working as... I'm not saying anything is wrong with this profession. These are people's professions, but I feel like that's because this is the only information we have. This is the only thing you see people working care jobs, you see people doing bouncer, you see people doing waiters and the likes. But then we can be company owners, we can be filmmakers, we can be TV station owners, we can be magazine owners, we can be a lot of things, but the information is so limiting that we need to help each other to understand that there are a lot of opportunities in a lot of places, and then there are a lot of things we can do, and we should not limit our creativity. And in the hope that you want to stay back in the country, so you're limiting what you can do, because I feel like that is what is holding a lot of people, because you're thinking first about your bills, you're thinking first about staying back in the country, but you're not thinking that the job you're doing now can only pay the bills. They can't make you wealthy. Do you understand? For you to get to that top that you're going to, you need to be able to get more information and think outside the box. Sincerely, it's now I'm hearing about a lot of companies like the likes of Taste of Africa, the likes of TBX. But for me, I've not seen any. I've not seen any, no networks, no resources. It's just been myself, God, just hustling my own way out. I feel like we do not have that. Sincerely, we don't have that network space. We don't have that community as a black person. I envy the Pakistanis a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. I envy the Indians. I envy the Pakistanis. Like, they've got that community. They've grown themselves, like they can do a lot in this side. So regarding that, I'm not seeing any community. I'm not seeing any resources. I'm not seeing any networks. I'm trying my own little way to create these networks by myself with my little TikTok videos, with my filmmaking and the likes. But then I really hope and wish we can get more things like that, because we can do a lot of things. It's gatekeeping. I know it sounds funny, but then as black people, we gatekeep too much. We gatekeep way too much. We need to have one voice. We need to be able to help ourselves without hoping to get something in return, which is something I feel like it is limiting we black people in the Northeast. So if I could change one thing, that is one thing I would change. Like, let's be able to help ourselves. Let's be able to stand strong as a community. And there's so much we can do. I've been to other places, I've been to other cities. You need to, because I'm always traveling. I don't stay in one place, I'm always traveling, because I just want to, explore new things, explore new cultures and meet new people. So if I could change one thing, that is one thing I would change, for us to stand as one and be able to share information, stop gatekeeping information, and then we can grow like that. I'm very big on the growth of everyone, because there's an adage my dad always tells me: it's better to have 1 million rich friends than being rich alone and having 1 million in your account. But then if you have 1 million rich friends that have 1 million opportunities, there's a lot more we can do. So that is what I would love to change as a black person in the Northeast. The first time I heard about Channel TBX, I was intrigued, and I was very, very excited about it, because I feel like finally we have someone who came up with having a voice, because I don't think we have a voice as black people in the Northeast. So when I heard about TBX, I'm like, yes, this is it. At least we finally have a voice. We finally have somewhere where content is curated for black people. You can watch and understand how black people live. People don't even know how black people live. You watch BBC and the likes, and then they go to Africa and then they go and record the the deadest place, the slums and the likes, and not knowing that we have places that are popping. You know, people don't know about our culture. When you hear about a black person, the next thing you see is kids with flies around their faces. I've seen that on TV here, and it pisses me off so much because I'm like, this is not even Africa, you know. Someone just comes up and tells you that, oh, we need water in Africa. Yes, there are places that they need water in Africa, but you know there are places that they need water in the UK as well. Yes, there are places that they are broke in Africa, but you know there are a lot more beggars in the UK that are asking for 40 pence for all sort of things. That is how it is everywhere, you know. But then seeing the TBX, it gave me so much joy because I felt like, okay, finally, we can enhance our voice. People can see the way we live. People can know about our cultures. People can know about our food. People can know about our lifestyle, you know. So seeing TBX and coming up with the idea, whoever came up with the idea, kudos to you. You've done amazing because this is such an amazing platform, and then we can finally have a voice and people can know about our life and our lifestyle. What up, beautiful people? My name is King SBB, Jarastafari, which are blessed to man custom straight fire, and you're watching TBX. Trust me, if you want to know about the black lifestyle, you want to know about our food, our culture, and everything about the black experience, you need to watch TBX. Make sure you follow on social media, make sure you subscribe on YouTube, and just keep on watching TBX. SBB signing out.